Hey, John from Emoto. I wanted to talk about the main reasons why you should consider an electric bike. They are better than you think. The first one is no noise. Now this is really important. Our riding is getting pushed further and further out. Sometimes you have to drive hours just to find a place to ride. With no noise, this opens up a whole new world of riding. There may be tracks and trails that are closer to you, or it might change the whole industry. So no noise is a key advantage. The second thing is less maintenance. I want you to have a look at my video here. And tell me what you think. So after that event, I ran up the pit lane with my electric bike while everyone was changing their air filters. And in fact, quite a number of bikes got dusted and destroyed. So less maintenance is a key benefit to electric dirt bikes. On this bike, I only keep the chain adjusted, which is minimal, and check my tire pressure and keep it charged. But no air filters, no fluid changes, no bottom ends, no top ends. Basically, it's hardly any maintenance. The third thing is cost of ownership. Now these bikes are really cost effective, not only because there's less maintenance and no fuels and oils, but they actually are quite cheap to buy. And also they are reselling quite high, so the resale value is good, so the overall cost of ownership is very good. The fourth thing that people don't consider is that electric dirt bikes are actually easier on your body. Now why do I say this? In all the events, and these are hard enduro conditions, hours on end, I've never had forearm pump. Now that's something that's very common, and on a normal bike I do. It's because you're constantly having to pull in your brakes and your clutch and dealing with vibration and lots of other things. So I don't get forearm pump. I've got regen programmed in, so I go zero throttle, the bike slows down, so I'm less on the brakes, I don't need a clutch, I don't need to change gears. And additionally to that, this bike is actually lighter. It's around 85 kilos. So it's quite lightweight. I'm not having to throw all of that weight around, all your petrol or your gas up the top. So it's definitely easier on my body, and I can go to work the next day, feel refreshed. So the last thing is fun. I ride because I like riding. I love riding. Now these bikes are fun, just as much fun, if not more fun, I believe, than your traditional bikes. They're easier to ride. No gears, no clutch, point and go. That's basically how they work, especially in the single track where you're launching out of a corner to another corner. All that torque pulls you across quickly. They are so much fun. You don't have to worry about which side your brake lever's on or your gear's on. You can go through berms and ruts as hard and as fast on any side that you want. You have a handbrake up the top, which means you're stuck on a hill, you've got both brake access. All these things make these bikes so much more fun and easier to ride. So, are they capable? Yes. And that's why I'm riding these or demonstrating these at hard enduro events, just to show that I can go places that your normal bikes go. I can get up the steep hills, I can get over the rocks and logs and go through the creek crossings, etc. So they're very capable, and that is the main reason why I think people should consider an electric bike as the next bike, is because overall they are fun to ride. So there's my 5 reasons why you should consider an electric dirt bike as your next bike. They are better than you think, so please don't knock them. Just get on one and try it, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.